Hello there, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a little just shallow comparison of the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland versus the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, also by Yasmin Boland, that just came out this fall. Now, the original Moonology Oracle cards are very special to me because they were actually my very first tarot or oracle deck that I ever purchased. I think that the original Moonology Oracle cards have beautiful illustrations and wonderful messages, so I was kind of curious what I would think of the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards because I knew they had a different artist and I just wasn't sure what to think. But of course, when I saw that pre-order, I had to jump on that. So here they are. So let's check out the cards. All right, now, the decks are similar in that they have a new moon card for each star sign. So let's just flip through the cards and see what they look like. Here are the original, and then here are the manifestation ones. So we have New Moon in Aries, it's time to take action, versus go for it. Next we have New Moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, versus know your worth. New Moon in Gemini, communication is key, versus think it through. New Moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe, versus relax. New Moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success, versus shine. New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take, and trust all will be well. New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins, versus know you are loved. New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fears, versus go deeper. New Moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side, versus focus on the positive. New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off, versus step up and lead. New Moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation, versus open up to change. New Moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate, versus attune to the divine. New Moon in Aries. Full Moon in Aries. We've moved on to the full moon cards now. So, full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, versus step into your power. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan, versus release control. Full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming, versus speak your world into being. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution, versus push through any insecurity. Full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way, versus be humble. Next, we have the full moon cards for each sign. Our first one is full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, versus cool your emotions. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan, versus detoxify. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, versus embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution versus let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way versus go wild. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough versus take inspired action. Full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast versus find a balance. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity versus breathe through the tension. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the big picture versus see the big picture. Full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches versus take a reality check. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you versus be real. Be real. Full moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality versus forgive. Now is where we get into the differences between these two decks. So far, the cards were the same, but in the manifestation deck, we have the first quarter, and then we have the last quarter in each sign. Whereas in the Moonology deck, we have some different special moons. So let's see, we're going to just flip through the rest of the cards and just see the differences. We have the blue moon, believe in the impossible. And we'll finish out each deck. Disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. Cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. Now, since this is a comparison video between the two Moonology decks, I'm going to take away the original deck with the rest of the cards and set those aside. And we're just going to finish going through the new Moonology manifestation cards only, so we can get to all the phases of the moon for each of the signs. So now we're into first quarter moons. And the first quarter moon is in Aries, and it's step into your power. First quarter in Taurus, release control. First quarter in Gemini, speak your world into being. First quarter in Cancer, push through any insecurity. First quarter in Leo, be humble. First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. First quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. Now we're on to the last quarter moons. We have the last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. And finally, the last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. All right, so next, we're just going to do a quick look through the books. And we're going to compare the message for the full moon in Virgo in the manifestation deck versus, let's see if I can find it here, the full moon, there it is, in Virgo in the Moonology deck. First of all, we can see that the cards look very different, but I think both of these decks, the art is just so beautiful. Both artists did a great job. So, in the original Moonology deck, here's what the guidebook says. You are good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's leading you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Then it has a section that says Attune to the Moon, which says, find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. And then it has additional meanings, such as worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Then it has a teaching section. The teaching. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditation, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. All right, so that was from that guidebook. And in the manifestation deck, we have, let's see, all right, take inspired action. This card is bursting with goddess energy and reminds you that while it's wonderful to have lofty dreams, you also need to ground those desires by taking inspired action. Commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. Draw down the energies of the divine by doing something as seemingly trivial as making a bullet point list of what you need to do to manifest your dreams into reality. Also, know that you are 100% worthy of your dreams. Ditch self-effacement, criticism, and second-guessing yourself and others. Then it has a manifesting balance. Find a balance between dreaming big and being practical. Manifesting mindset. It's important to believe in our dreams, but we also need to take practical steps towards them. The energy of this card will help you to connect with that reality. Now, it has a manifesting ritual for opening your eyes. Add tea tree essential oil to your diffuser. Sit comfortably and gently close your eyes. Call in Ceres, goddess of the harvest, and all kinds of fertility, who also represents the love a mother has for her children. Ask Ceres for her help in making a bounty of dreams come true. Your manifestation affirmation. I forgive myself for everything. I am doing my best. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Virgo, on a Wednesday, Mercury's day, or during Mercury's hour. See page 16. The full moon in Virgo takes place when the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Virgo. So it's definitely a different feel in this guidebook. Has the ritual and the affirmation and just some more practical advice about working with the actual timing of the moon a little bit. So that's cool. Let's see, I just want to see what it said, page 16. Okay, it just has how to work out a planetary hour for any given day. All right. So there you go. That's just kind of a quick head-to-head comparison of the Moonology Oracle cards versus the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. Thank you so much for watching my channel. And I hope wherever you are, you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Bye.